So wait, the trauma is not just affecting the nervous system in the moment, it's actually changing which genes are being expressed.
1,000%. That is exactly what the research is showing. And specifically, the genes that are being altered are the ones that regulate your mitochondrial function of all the genes to touch. So the chain looks like this. You experience a trauma right now, or unfortunately, the guys who are fighting in Iran right now, they're undergoing this. So then the chain looks like this. You get the trauma, they're going through trauma. That stress creates an epigenetic modification in the groups attached to your DNA and the change where the genes are active. The genes that get altered include the ones responsible for the mitochondrial energy production, inflammation control. Trip 3.
So the mitochondrial dysfunction we've been talking about is not just a result of cortisol being high right now. It could be the result of gene expression changes that happened like months or even years ago.
Oh my gosh, even worse than years ago. It can be generationally. What's really cool about what I do when I work with the epigenetic side is there's a theory that says you can heal the person who I'm healing today can actually heal 5 generations back and 5 generations ahead, because as it just said, the stress does touch the DNA. So no matter who's doing the touching, someone is messing up the DNA. So yes, if you really didn't like your great grandma Shirley, you can blame her for something now, in theory. But the research in the communications biology in this article showed that trauma exposure, especially during pregnancy, so ladies, be careful what you're exposed to during pregnancy, does produce epigenetic changes in the mitochondrial energy metabolism, and it does persist into adulthood. The trauma-altered gene expression and those alterations affected mitochondrial function for the entire lifespan of that offspring, and it's passed on to theirs.
Gosh, I think about that Teen Mom show and all the trauma they show on TV. Can you imagine what that's doing? And just, that was when I first saw it. It's like, wow, it's just staggering. Yeah. It's just staggering that you really could be doing everything right, like eating right, taking all the right supplements, and your mitochondria are still underperforming because of epigenetic changes that did not even know were there.
Exactly. And that's actually a pattern I am seeing in my clinic right now. And you're seeing it in our testings. Yeah. The person who is doing all the right things, they're still not getting results. Are you seeing those two on your end?